What's going on, everyone? Decked out right now in all the Legends gear. Got the trophy in the back from the tournament last year. Got the Legends Never Die hat and got the Good Luck shirt on today. Because quite frank, it's been a really difficult time for a lot of us. I think a lot of us are pretty confused. I think it's clear to say that most of us, haven't been in a situation like this before. And, one thing that I want to do is, I want to send out all my love and all my support to really everyone out there right now. Some people are dealing with this differently than others, and that's completely fine. And I think what's really important is I wanted to share my honest opinions with you guys, because I've had some really powerful conversations the past couple of days with some really inspiring people. My buddy Sean Shinnok, I gotta give him a huge shout out, because he actually motivated me to kind of share my thoughts with you guys, because I think it's just so important that we all realize during this time that we are still together, right? This is something that, again, like I was saying before, we haven't dealt with. And, I think in the uncertainty, right? Like, I feel like we're all having different feelings of uncertainty, right? For me, with my OCD, it's been tough at times. I'm used to waking up at 7 and emailing schools and talking to people about the foundation and the programs and getting into these schools and connecting with people, because that's what I love doing more than anything in this world. And quite frankly, with everything going on, we're probably not going to be in schools for a long time, but that's okay. And Sean was actually talking to me about finding different ways to connect and doing ways where we still feel like we're each other, because just because we can't, really physically be with each other, right? Doesn't mean we can't be there for each other emotionally. Doesn't mean we can't have conversations. Doesn't mean we can't support each other. Doesn't mean we can't make content. This is a great opportunity, I think, for us all to grow as people. And, I think the saddest part is just the reality of the situation is, this is scary. To be quite frank, of course I'm scared. I think there's a lot of people scared right now, and that's completely fine, because my heart goes out to anyone who's really being affected by this, for the people who are sick, for the people who are dying. It's a really sad situation. And I think while we go through this, I think the best way, for us, I think to get through this collectively is to just be there for each other, right? And we talk about the JCK Foundation all the time, connection and community. And even though we can't physically be present with each other, let's reach out to each other. Send your friend a text. Hey, how you doing? How are you feeling today? Let them know that you're here. Let them know that, hey, take a walk. It's okay to go outside and take a little bit of a walk. Be very smart, be cautious. But most importantly, I think for me is, I want to continue to kind of share what I'm going through in hopes of helping you. And this whole change in mindset is very tricky. I'm not good at sitting still. Quite frankly, I haven't been able to sit still since I was in 5th grade. And it's not good for me, because I have this crazy amount of energy and sometimes need to let it out. And yeah, I've been sleeping a little bit later. Yeah, it's been a little bit hard for me to go to sleep. But when I wake up, I'm lucky enough to have a great roommate, and really, my buddy Sean Paul, who's behind the camera, who's also my best friend. He's here, and that obviously makes things a little bit easier during this quarantine. And I'm lucky to have such a great community like you guys all. And I want to give you guys a platform to share what you're going through, and to share some of the things, because I'm thinking a lot about people who suffer with addiction, people who suffer from mental illness, who in this time are really suffering, maybe even more. So let's check in on each other. Let's be there for each other. Let's pick each other up. And honestly, let's not stop smiling, and let's not stop spreading the love and the hope that we have inside of us, because just because this is going on doesn't mean that we can't smile with each other. It doesn't mean that we can't live our lives. We just have to adjust. And it's okay to be calm. It's okay to, accept the silence, because you're going to grow out of this, and you're going to become a better human. And I'm here for you. The JCK Foundation is here for you. I'm going to keep you updated, because, this morning I woke up not feeling that good, but I went on a walk. I feel better. I got my Legends gear on right now. I'm doing my best to accept the situation that's at hand. And, acceptance is not always an easy thing, but I'm working on it, and hopefully we can all work on this together. Love every single one of you. Anyone struggling, reach out to me. I'm here for you. This is why we're here. This is what we do. We're going to start providing some resources for you and for some schools as well, just because, plain and simple, we want to be there for you during this different time. So just one more time, love you guys, and Legends never die. We're going to beat this virus together. So much love.